Misinformation and disinformation are the biggest threat to the election that we have very little control over.
It's so easy for information to spread online, and unfortunately, it's not always accurate. I know I can't be the only one who's come across articles or links on my Facebook feed that are just plain wrong. And oftentimes, the person who shared it doesn't even realize they've just helped spread disinformation. Just ask Tim Scott, the director of elections for Multnomah County.
It's sometimes political messaging that is inaccurate that uses an emotional plea gets shared faster than accurate information, and that's something we really need to look out for.
Facebook deleted some 45,000 posts providing inaccurate information about elections during the 2018 midterm elections. That's why this year, Multnomah County Elections is stepping up their efforts to make sure voters know what to look for. In fact, there's a whole campaign called Trusted Info 2020 dedicated to educating voters.
We want to make sure people know what the date of the election is, when their ballots have to be returned, the fact that they don't need a stamp this year, much less 2 stamps.
Oh yeah, do you remember in 2016 when people were saying you needed 2 stamps on your ballot envelope? That's just one example of wrong information that spread to Oregon and caused confusion.
And there was no jurisdiction that required 2 stamps. However, by the time it gets shared on social media, all of a sudden it seems like a critical issue for Oregon, which it never was.
So here are a few quick things to pay attention to. Evaluate the source. Where is this information coming from? If it's not an official source, like the Multnomah County Elections website, for example, do a Google search. If you can't find a second reliable source with the same information, don't share it. Then ask yourself why you're sharing it. Disinformation is designed to make you feel angry, shocked, or smug. So that could be another red flag.
Is it an emotional plea to get you to take action? Does it seem urgent? Those are the kinds of tricks that people use to try to get you to click a link or share something.
If you want to learn more about this, we have more information on kgw.com. I also reached out to both the Republican and Democratic parties of Oregon. The Democrats told me elected chairs and vice chairs participated in disinformation training. The Republican Party told me no one's reached out to them to offer training, so it's not something they've done yet.